Hey. So it's like 5:21 on this Wednesday, March 13th, 2013, and reason that I'm dressed up. Okay, so let's get to the reason that I'm dressed up and where I just came from. I still have my socks on. So anyway, today started out like woke up and had breakfast. Was watching The Secret. Got a call from an application that I sent to Walgreen for a farm tech position. I applied for the position on Monday. Today's Wednesday. I got a call from the guy who hires farm tech as I was watching The Secret. His name is Gary. So Gary called and he said, "Would I be available for an interview today?" I said, "Yeah, sure." That was really fast. So we were trying to figure out a time. I was like, "When are you available?" He suggested 3:30, and specifically at that time is when I have a pharmacology exam. So I was like, "Oh, can we do 4 o'clock because I have to take care of something at 3:30?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." So I jump around and I'm like super excited. So I watched videos on. Well, I didn't finish the Secret. I was just in awe. And I actually just sat there, like my heart was racing. I was like, did that just happen? And then I watched some videos on farm tech and what it means to be a farm tech, how the education and then certification and stuff like that, interview questions that farm techs get, and just some research on that. At the same time, I kind of got sidetracked and I was watching videos on how to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded, and I was looking at the algorithms and stuff. I gotta get a cube. Anyway, again, I'm trying to figure out how to solve that one, the 4x4. That, I want to pick that up when I master the 3x3 blindfolded. Then I'm going to move to that non-blindfolded, and then if I dare, then that 4x4 blindfolded, which is insane, but a challenge. Has that been done? I don't know, like I can't even think about it. So anyway, so I did my research and stuff, and then around 2 o'clock I started getting ready. I actually started getting ready a bit late. I had lunch, which around like 1:45, actually around 2 exactly. Then I shaved, showered, put on dress clothes and stuff. Oh, by the way, I also learned how to do a double Windsor knot. This right here. I think it's Donald Trump's favorite knot. I saw a commercial of his his friend suggested a video where Donald Trump was in the video doing a commercial for Macy's that I saw last night that she sent me, and this morning when I got the call for the interview, I was like, he was mentioning that knot. Maybe I should try it. So I looked up some videos on YouTube on how to do that, and I mastered the double Windsor knot, which is very professional. And it looks impeccable. Anyway, so I mastered that as well. So I think I learned something that's very useful and very practical and stuff. Took a shower and everything, and then put on these dress clothes. I was running late at this time. Went out of the house to go take the exam. Went to the wrong location for the exam. Now this was the exam starts at 3:30, so I was already like 5 minutes late. Then when I found out, I was in the wrong exam room. So then I literally had to drive to the other place, and good thing I found good parking. I found the room. I got my Scantron and my exam. Sat down, bubbled in my paper, and then I started beginning the exam. Took less than 10 minutes to answer 43 questions. And then I turned in my paper. I was the first one to turn in my paper, of course. And I walked out. And as I was walking out, I saw my housemate who was sitting in the front row. And his head was just down, looking at his exam. And he was just like shaking his head. And it felt pretty good. I was like, these people must think that I'm crazy. which from an outside perspective, it does seem crazy to do that. Then went to the interview. I went there. I got there at 3:53, so I had like 7 minutes and whatnot. Met up with Nicole, who's the assistant manager, and then Gary, who's the pharmacist, the chief pharmacist there. And so we had an interview. There's a lot of questions like name a time when you were in this situation, what you did and whatnot, and what is your background, education and stuff. And during the process of the interview, there was many points where it seemed like you needed prior accreditation or certification to be a pharm tech, and therefore I wouldn't be eligible. Like, not that I'm not a good person to hire, it's just that I simply would not be eligible. And then they found this other method of where you need 105 hours or something. And so Gary suggested that could be done on the job. So that, like, my heart sank and then it revived. I wonder what my EKG would have looked like. But anyway, so that happened, and ultimately, after the series of, not scenario questions, like anecdotal questions, like name a time when, you managed something well, or one of the interesting questions was name or tell me of a time when you didn't want to work as a team. And I mentioned the experience of having been assigned a group for a class project and not having the other two people in the group contribute, so you take on the task of doing everything you have to do yourself instead of chasing them about doing their parts and wasting your time, and the fact that your grade also depends on the group's their contribution and stuff. So I took on the task myself and whatnot. So that was the scenario I gave. I think I gave good examples and stuff. Then after that, we signed some papers and they sent off the background check to be done, and they gave me a form to go do the drug test. So immediately after I said thank you and I'll see you soon, they gave me the address in the form, so I called that place. I was like, where are you? And the address was there, but I was like, are you open now? So and then put the address in my GPS. It was like a mile away, so then I went there, and then I did the drug test. And so the results of that takes about a week, and the background check takes about 2 weeks, and then I'm set to go. So it's been a successful day so far. I'm going to go hit the gym with Yusuf, and should clean out my closet. The closet needs cleaning, and so there's a lot of some paperwork stuff I have to take care of. But I'm very curious about what results I got on that exam, just out of curiosity, and more of, I think it was a statement in doing the test in 10 minutes that will make many people curious and I'll just let them have their thoughts. I'm pretty confident in what I'm doing and where I'm heading, and I understand how it can be very confusing and seem somewhat very I don't even know the word. It's just not I'm not in my right thoughts or stuff, something's not right in my head or something. I can see why people would think otherwise, but again, I work with plans, and there are plans in place. So feel good about that. Gotta go to the gym. I don't feel sleepy at all, and that feels beautiful. I feel happy. Hungry though, hungry. So I'm gonna get out of this clothes and go eat. So I'll keep you updated. It's been a very interesting past 3 days since I met Jeff, who's in New Zealand. Since I was hugged by the millionaire yesterday night, and today getting this position. A lot of stuff is happening really fast, so really excited about that. But again, hungry. So bye.